Blackburn
Enterprises.
Thank you for coming to our channel. You couldn't have been anywhere else, but you're here with me. Back with a new movie review. Today we're going to be reviewing
Coming to America.
Coming to America. All right. Wait, this is Coming to America too, though, right?
No, it's Coming to America, the remake. So it's...
The remake? This ain't
I mean,
remake.
not remake, but...
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
No, when I Googled it, it just said Coming to America.
I don't think you know how to use the Googles.
Oh.
Anyway, this movie is directed by Craig Brewer.
Yes.
You might know some of his previous work, such as
Dolomite Is My Name.
Dolomite Is My Name and
Is My Game.
All right, yes, he worked with Eddie Murphy previously on that. Speaking of Eddie Murphy, he definitely is the person that stars in this movie. You might know him in some previous movies, such as
Nutty Professor.
Nutty Professor.
Dr. Dolittle.
Dr. Dolittle. You know, a lot of movies.
Yes.
Boomerang.
Yeah. Wasn't he in one of those Mo Better Blues? Not Mo Better Blues. What's the name of that movie?
For real?
The old movie.
Mo Better Blues?
No.
It's another classic. Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights is the one I was thinking of. Harlem Nights. Yes.
I suppose. All right. As I was saying, this movie also stars Kiki Layne.
Yes.
You might know her from previous movies such as...
She was in, what was she in, Josh?
I don't know. You tell me. She was in If Beale Street
Could Talk. Yeah, we haven't seen that yet.
Yes.
Because I want to see it.
Why are you telling the people that? They don't need to know.
They need to know.
They don't need to know what we ain't seen.
Oh, my gosh.
Which we should have seen it a long time ago.
Yeah, it was in the movies,
It was at the movies.
Yeah.
And we dropped the ball on that one. But I heard that it was a real good movie.
Yes.
Okay. Also starring in this movie is Shari Headley.
Yes.
You might know her from previous movies such as
First Coming to America.
The First Coming to America.
She's also in The Have and Have-Nots.
She sure is.
Yeah,
she sure is. Yeah. I guess it was the latter seasons.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I forgot about that. A good one.
Yeah.
Good one. All right. Also starring in this movie, we have Wesley Snipes.
Yes.
All right. You might know him from previous movies such as
Blade.
Yes, he was in Blade.
He's in Black or White. Jungle Fever.
Yeah, Jungle Fever.
She got jungle fever. I cannot sing. I don't know why I be singing.
And they're in love. He also was in Demolition Man.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
Passenger 57.
All the movies.
Yeah, all the movies.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yes.
Actually, a classic. We didn't even mention that. He was in
the one, No Jack City.
Yeah, New Jack City. Yeah, New Jack City.
No, I'm playing. I said it first.
Anywho, also starring in this movie, we have Jermaine Fowler.
Yes.
And you might know him from previous movies such as...
he was in, we just did a review on it, Judas and the Black Messiah.
Judas and the Black Messiah.
Check that out.
Yes, we did.
And also, Arsenio Hall is in this movie too. We want to say that because he is a sidekick. He's a sidekick, so
yes,
can't leave out the sidekick.
Yes, they also do have Arsenio Hall is in this movie as well.
Yes, so many people in this movie.
It's a lot of people.
Too many people to name.
Too many to name. All right, so you want to go ahead and get into the plot?
Thank you for supporting our channel here at Blackburn Enterprises, where we discuss various topics, generally trying to focus on important issues within the Black community. We also discuss lighthearted subjects such as sports, movie reviews, interviews, and more. And if you enjoy it, go ahead and do us a favor. Make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. And you also can hit that bell so you'll be notified anytime we post videos. And you can also comment on our videos so we can get your feedback. We appreciate every single one of you. Now back to the video.
Is Simi and King Hakeem now is going to America. They're on a new adventure. And you know it's going to be jokes, laughs, and shenanigans along the way.
Shenanigans? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, so based on Prince Hakeem, like she said, he's King Hakeem, but based on some decisions that he's made in the past, he has to reconcile with that past in order to plan his future. Doing that, that takes him to back kind of where he started, which is in Queens.
Back to his roots.
Back to his roots.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to go ahead and get into your likes?
I love the nostalgia of the movie. I love the all the people that was in the movie. Like, I didn't expect everybody to be in the movie.
Yeah,
and everybody pretty much is in the movie.
Yeah, this was really a nostalgia bonanza.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Yeah. So yeah, if you fell in love with the original, like there's so many callbacks to the original. It's kind of hard to name them all.
It is.
I had to do a video on that by itself, just all the different callbacks to the original movie. But yeah, definitely a lot of nostalgia.
Definitely.
Any other likes?
The acting was good.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, very good acting.
Okay.
And it was funny. I laughed out loud several times.
Yeah. I agree. We did laugh out loud more than a couple of times.
And missed some of the jokes because we were laughing, so we had to rewind them back. And like, what did they say?
Right.
Yeah.
Any more likes?
The costumes and the dancing. You know, I'm a big dance fanatic.
Thanks for taking my likes.
Well, you knew you was gonna. I knew you. We both like clothes and dancing, so. You know.
I was letting you get your likes out.
I know. You should have said it first.
Anyway, I pointed out the costuming, which is by the talented Ruth Carter. Yes, you can definitely tell. And if you didn't know, she did the costuming on Black Panther. So you definitely can tell just the work and dedication that she puts into a lot of the costumes. Mm-hmm. When you look at different people on the screen and you see what they like, I would rock a lot of the stuff that she has on
Most
there. Like,
definitely.
And she definitely got an award. I believe it was last year, if I'm not mistaken, for her work on Black Panther. Mm-hmm. And it's good that she continues to showcase her talent like she does in this movie.
Yes.
Also, you wanted to touch more on the dancing in the movie?
Oh, yes. Some of the choreographers work with our daughter, so we and some she knew several people in the actual film. So shout out to them because they work really, really hard. And
so who's one of the choreographers on here?
Assistant choreographer Jeremy Green. Okay. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Jeremy Green. Any dislikes? Dislikes. Some of the characters I could have done without, like some of them that was there, that maybe they could have been. I don't even know. Yeah, they just could have took them out of the movie. So I think it would have been better if those some characters just were not in the movie. Any other dislikes? I think as usual, my dislike is more or less with people as opposed to the actual movie. Of course, there's Black people, we create controversy out of anything. So, that's just what we typically do. And that it goes the same with this movie. And there's a lot of controversy surrounding it and how people feel about it. And I think, here's the thing. And I guess this is how, and we had a couple of people over and we were talking about the movie. We were talking about what happens when something is great. Especially when it first comes out. And I think people do this they do it with actors and actresses. They do it with singers, rappers, especially us. I feel like as Black people, and maybe just people in general. But whenever you do something and you do it great, and it's way up here. So after you do whatever it is that's great, that's how people see you. So everything from that point on has to be up here. It doesn't matter what it is. So when you come out with something else, you know what I'm saying, and it might not be up here, it might just be here. Well, people look at it like it's way down here. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what people did with Coming to America. Coming to America is a classic. It's a cult classic. You can quote any line and you be in a random Kroger's and quote a line and somebody else will finish the next line after it. That's how much of a cult classic it is. But another thing to realize is that took time. Mm-hmm. Like when Coming to America first came out, no one knew that it was going to be what it is now. Mm-hmm. And there are sometimes when you see movies or see songs or whatever, and there are instant classics, that sometimes happens. The mass majority of that, they don't happen like that. Mm-hmm. Coming to America was able to do that, to get that following afterwards, after people were seeing, when it came out on, DVD, it came out on tape back then, and people were able to watch it, and over time, this cult following just continued to grow and grow and grow. Some movies that I liken to that is like 40-Year-Old Virgin. 40-Year-Old Virgin is a cult classic now. When it came out way back then, nobody knew, that was going to be that, but that movie ended up launching the careers of a lot of people like Steve Carell, Romany Malco, a lot of people that was in that movie, and it happened over time. It just wasn't instant. So when people were automatically comparing this movie to that cult classic, and it's an unfair comparison.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's my rant for today. All right, so I guess we're going to go ahead and get into the rating.
Yes.
You want to go ahead and go?
Yeah, so I'm going to give it just as a standalone movie. Don't at me. But as a standalone movie, I'm going to give it a B-. I didn't get to say my dislikes at first, but one of them is that there is some plot holes. There are some things that could have been done differently. Some scenes, some CGI scenes and stuff like that. So I'm gonna give it a B-.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a solid B. And actually that brings me to another like. There are some de-aging techniques that took place in the movie. Like those, yeah. And I thought it was actually pretty good, especially in comparison to some other movies that I feel like probably had a higher budget, and I feel like this movie did it better. Now, it wasn't necessarily... That's still a thing they're tinkering with when it comes to making people look younger than what they really are. So I think,
older.
that's gonna take time or whatever. But I do think it was good. But again, my grade for this was just pretty much a solid B.
Yeah.
All right, if you want to go ahead and do us a favor, if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. We definitely appreciate that. Definitely helps out the channel. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Mm-hmm. You definitely can keep up with the new videos that we drop, like this video here.
Yes.
And if you haven't, go ahead and make sure you hit that bell. You'll be notified every time we drop a new video. Now, you can also definitely comment in the comment section. And what should they comment?
How did the movie make you feel? How did the movie make you feel? I mean, if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. Like, don't go off of what everybody's saying. Let your
let your opinion be your own opinion.
Yes.
I mean, everybody has their own idea of what something is,
or should be,
or whatever. And the funny thing is, some of these people don't have a creative bone in their body yet. They have all these ideas about how the movie, they should have did this, they should have did that.
Right.
Have you ever directed anything anything in your life? Right.
Right.
Yet you got all these ideas about how they should have did this, they should have did that. So yeah, don't let that decide. And then hey, you have a right to your opinion. If you think it sucks, you know what I'm saying, comment below. Let us know why. If you liked it.
Think it's the awesome movies. Think a B was too harsh. Then tell us why.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely let us know.
Yeah.
I really appreciate your time, and I guess we'll holler at you. Peace.